Hi, standing here with Bill from Manchester, and you were at this, what do you call it, kind of a disturbing police checkpoint situation last night. I heard that this is one that, well, it doesn't fall into the normal categories. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we found a checkpoint last night at 10 p.m. and we found out that from people that were mostly pedestrians walking by telling us that normally when there's a DUI checkpoint, there's a sign at the beginning of Bridge Street at the corner of Elm and Bridge saying that there's a checkpoint on the bridge so that you have the option to not take the bridge. Last night there was no such sign. We also had several people tell us that they don't believe that the checkpoint was advertised in the newspaper in advance like DUI checkpoints normally are. So we've come to the conclusion that it was a security checkpoint, an internal security checkpoint, possibly due to the alleged threat that we're seeing for 9/11 in New York and DC, because they had on WMUR today they had video of the checkpoint going into the airport where they're sniffing everybody's car with the bomb dog.
Now, are they actually invading cars? Are they going into people's trunks or anything? You know?
If the dog alerts, they will. As far as on the bridge last night, I wasn't at the police location directly. I was about a half a mile away warning people not to take the turn. And the response from drivers last night was 100% thank you for being here. The only person that was not happy with us was a tow truck driver who was part of the ring stealing the cars.
Right. Well, now there is a, you've got a very nice little laser system set up where you can use it to warn drivers by displaying laser signs on I don't know, white building sides and stuff like that. But you didn't have time to put that out last night, though.
No, correct? I was in a rush to get to the checkpoint because we didn't have any advance notice. And when I grabbed my gear, I forgot to grab my laptop, which I need to control the laser. So I had everything but the laptop. But we'll be using it at the next checkpoint for sure, and probably be using it to promote Ron Paul as well.
So you haven't had a chance to use it yet?
Not outside in the real world.
It looks wonderful, though. I've downloaded your video of it. But what do you think? You know, is there the authorities have a security concern? They have a drunk driver concern. You and I have a liberty concern and an unreasonable stop and search and seizure concern. How can these two concerns be met by one solution? Is it possible? Is there a win-win solution?
Several people asked me last night why was I there, and I said I was there to protect freedom and liberty and the Constitution. And one woman said, well, what if there's a drunk driver? And I said, well, the drunk drivers tend to ignore us giving the warning and just plow right through and head down there anyway, which we noticed. And another woman said, well, why are you trying to protect the Constitution? It's outdated. And then she drove off. So there's a bit of apathy, but the overwhelming response last night was thank you for being here. And a lot of people were saying we have to fight this. The word fight came up a lot. So it seems like people are getting more agitated by all these checkpoints and intrusions into their privacy.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I don't know what that there can be a congruency between checkpoints and DWI. I think the DWI portion should fall more on the people, the establishments that are serving the beverages.
Did you have do you have any sense of how many people you might have saved from the police last night, your group? I
would say it was about 80% of the cars, maybe a little bit more, 85%. Some people, they were like afraid to listen to us, or they'd roll up their window and not make eye contact. Other people were just probably blasted and didn't pay any attention.
Wait, you're saying 80% of them got away?
No, yeah, 80% did not take the turn, did not go on the bridge.
And so they were saved?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, that's great. Yeah,
that'd probably be pretty accurate.
All right.
They still managed to steal 4 cars last night.
All right.
But
well, I bet you none of them were terrorists.
I don't think so.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for being out there, Bill.
You're welcome, Dave. Anytime.
Okay. What comes to my mind for a problem like this is that if you think about it, the authorities, those that actually do want to catch drunk drivers, maybe they should make it a little less difficult for the average person to engage drunk drivers. I mean, right now, if I tried to establish a business that went after drunk drivers in some form or fashion, the government would regulate me. It would try to stop me from doing that If I, at least it would make it more difficult for me to do that. If I were to shoot a lot of video and audio of drunk drivers, that could put me up against the chilling effect that comes from the wiretapping law. Yes, technically it's legal out in public to record all you want, but sometimes people do get arrested or sued for that because of the wiretapping law. Again, my idea is almost always the win-win solution is probably for the government to get out of the way and reduce some of the restrictions on people actually solving these problems themselves.